A parking lot that's mostly full of cars and students going towards campus is mostly empty halfway through the first full semester during the COVID-19 pandemic. The university decided to remain on a hybrid and online classes for this fall, but it doesn't mean that everyone got to stay home, as some students and staff were still required to attend the campus. A couple of them gave their experiences as to how it is to be in campus during this pandemic. Vanessa Rees is a nursing major who tells her initial concerns when she was told to come to work on the information center in the Union building.
So, working here at first was honestly a little bit scary because we didn't know what we were going to come into, we didn't know how packed it was going to be, and we just didn't know what to exactly expect. But as time went by, like we all got the proper training, the proper precautions, and it's been really great so far. We've been able to help out other students, other employees.
Students like Richard Reyes, an electrical engineering major, attends class in campus and shares his experience in those rooms with social guidelines in effect.
It's kind of weird, I guess, going into a class where you're kind of separated about 6 feet from each other. So and then masked out a little bit, like, kind of scary. It's a little bit scary. But overall, it's about the same. I mean, the teachers handle it pretty well, so it's pretty good.
Other students like Stephanie Chavez, a multimedia journalism major, had more concerns about coming to class in campus.
First, I was kind of scared, just because I wasn't sure how like the room's gonna be, how they were gonna take the precautions, like the classrooms. But once I got there, I noticed that like the desks were like they were separated, so the students are not close together. So I really like that made me feel, I guess, more safe and secure. However, as the class went on, I there was more cases, so that was just like, why are we coming? Like I thought I was not safe, like why are we coming when this class could be online, like other classes.
With several cases coming out positive in the university, students' response was that the continuation of online classes should stay until lower cases in the city rather than the university.
Well, the campus is actually handling it pretty well, better than the city itself. And for having such low cases compared to the city, it's pretty well done. And I think we should still stick to online classes until like the city itself goes back like lower than at least like 100 cases. But overall, it's doing pretty well.
Wish I could say make it hybrid and then eventually come back. But as cases are going, people are not taking care of themselves. Especially, I feel like people our age, young people, they're not. Even though cases are going up, they feel like it's not gonna. If it happens to them, they're gonna feel like they're gonna get over it, and it's sad. But I think it should stay online.
The university is doing its best to help out not only students but the community in testing. Luis Fernando Garcia works at the Bioscience Research Department, which is trying to show how to be a model example of how the guidelines work.
So I'm actually one of the few in the group that the group of people here that are working that are in charge of just making sure we're like the models of like what everyone should do. Since we're like literally like in the center of testing and getting the results out and everything. Uh, yeah, we're very strict on how we carry ourselves.
Meraldi de los Reyes works with the COVID-19 project and expresses how hard it is this time, even with all the possibility of testing at the university.
Just trying to, get as many people to come out to test. And, we're opening more sites. We're trying to stay a little longer. We're having longer hours. But, it's a lot. We're trying our very best, though, because this is a new department. So, we're learning as we go, but we're doing really well. We're getting a lot of samples. We're getting a lot of results back.
As cases rise in the city of El Paso to up to more than 1,000, students here at the university feel more comfortable coming to class, even though they were themselves had 72 cases just 2 weeks ago. they feel that the university has been able to handle the pandemic a bit more than the city itself and feel comfortable coming to classes and can be assured that next year they will feel that this hybrid, online and hybrid, will work better because of the university. And soon we will have students walking here again in campus.